What's up, y'all? Welcome to Absolute Harmony. I'm Tiffany, and today's pick a card reading is looking at who is deceiving you. We are closing out a lot of cycles right now, closing out a lot of karmic contracts, ending a lot of things so that we can go into our destiny, walk into our future, start off these new beginnings. And there may be some people in your circle or some people around you who are not intended to go with you to the next level. And so this reading is looking at people, places, things, situations, mindsets, behaviors that may be deceiving you. And so as we're going into this reading, I want to invite you to really be open to receiving. And of course, if it doesn't fit, don't try to make it fit. This reading is for a lot of people, and so everything might not resonate with you specifically. But if you're on this reading, it's for a reason, because you feel like there may be some people around you or in your space that you don't trust. So take your time, take a deep breath, and choose a deck or decks if you're called to more than one. And I will see you at your reading. All right? All right. Deck number one, if you chose the red Jasper, let's see who is deceiving you and why or how. So you guys got the Lover's card. You got the Three of Pentacles, which was actually in reverse. And then you got the King of Swords. And so what I'm seeing, that the person who may be deceiving you is, it feels like maybe a boss or a cordial acquaintance. This, with the King of Swords, this person, it could be a male, or it could be someone who maybe has more of a masculine energy to them, because we all have that yin and yang within us. So I'm seeing that you may feel like this job, this relationship, this partnership, this could even be a business partner that I'm seeing, it's feeling like there may be some things going on behind the scenes. And it looks like this person may be dipping into your money, especially if this is a business partner or a boss or someone that you work for, because it's feeling like you're not getting everything that you are intended to receive. And so this could be maybe someone, I'm hearing the word slander. So this person could be talking bad about you. This person may be talking bad about your business to other people. This could be someone who you intended to go into business with but didn't, because I'm feeling like there's actually already a disconnect with this person. I'm feeling like there's already a disconnect with this person. You guys maybe just kind of needed some confirmation when it comes to who exactly this person is. They may be, I'm hearing that they don't support you the way that they should be supporting you. So this could even be a friend, maybe a friend that you've had since childhood. Yeah, you guys also, you had the Page of Swords come out, which was in reverse, and then you have the Sun card, and the baby is kind of the focus for me on there, as well as the Sun. With the Page of Swords and the Sun card coming out, it's looking like this person was definitely someone that you have known since you were in your youth, or that you've known for a while, definitely maybe even since childhood. And they're very good at pretending. And so it's looking like that's how they have maybe been able to deceive you all of this time. It looks like they may be, they're one person in front of your face, but they're another person when they're in the office. And you may have attributed this to, oh, it's just business, the difference between work and friendship, or business and friendship. It looks like you may have been trying to um, make sense of what's been happening within your space, within your money, especially. And I'm hearing spirit like you knew that you couldn't trust them in the beginning. And so for some of you guys, you dodged this bullet. You didn't even get involved with this particular person or situation. For some of you guys, this is a job that spirit is like, all right, it's time to get up out of there. It's time to leave, because they don't respect you. They don't respect your ideas, and they don't respect the work that you do. They're showing me a factory. It may seem like you don't even feel like you're a person when you're involved, when you're at work, or when you're in this space, not being seen, maybe not being heard. Yeah. One of the lessons that your guides, your ancestors especially, are wanting you to get from this is that, sorry, my camera's like going in and out with the lighting, is that they want you to speak up for yourself. They want you to start sharing your ideas and not, it's without trying to please others, if that makes sense. And so, again, with this, the King of Swords, he is very logical. He is very detail oriented. He is also a thinker. He is tactical. He is, he's a warrior. He's got a sword in his hand. And so that is also bringing attention to language, to words, your tongue, the things that you say, the things that this person says, or how they talk to you, how they treat you. Spirit is wanting you to speak up for yourself next time that you find yourself in a position where you may be, where you may feel disrespected, especially when it comes to this person, because it looks like no one has ever really put them in check. They've been able to talk to people how they want to. They've been able to show two different sides of themselves. And because they are in the position that they're in, you may feel like I'm hearing like maybe you feel like you don't have the right to speak up, or you don't have the right to say anything. But let me tell you, okay, if you're feeling disrespected, if you're feeling like you're not being heard or appreciated, that's not a space that you belong in. Your guides are trying to move you out of that space so that you can shine, so that you can be this happy baby on his, on his horse, prancing through a field of sunflowers. Like, your guides are ready for you to, I'm hearing like, love yourself, appreciate yourself, and really understand what it is that you bring to the table whenever you are involved with businesses, especially whenever it is, you know what, let me tell y'all something, okay? Especially with this, you got the Sun card and you have the Lover's card right here, and the King of Swords. When it comes to you guys in particular, you bring a lot to the table, and maybe you don't understand how much you bring to the table, but whenever you are involved with businesses, you bring money. Okay? Money follows you. You are abundant. And so whenever you get involved in these contracts or get involved with people, they are benefiting from your blessings. And so your guides are really wanting you to be mindful of who and what contracts, business deals that you enter into. All right? So asking, your oracle card here is going to reveal what shadow aspect or what maybe emotional aspect of yourself that is contributing to some of the deception, or allowing some of the deception to occur. And you got radical curiosity. Seeing as if for the first time every time. And with this card, I'm feeling like you guys just go in wanting, not just wanting the best, but also seeing the best in people. You truly, genuinely want to learn. You really want to learn, and you're so forgiving. And I'm feeling like some of you guys, I don't really want to use the word naive, but I feel like some people may have used that word with you before, calling you naive or immature, or people just not speaking kindly to you when it comes to your thoughts and your ideas and your beliefs. And this could also be how you talk to yourself, not really believing fully in your dreams and in your potential. You know, you see the potential in everybody else, yet may feel like there's something disconnecting you from really experiencing yourself. And it's interesting because y'all chose the red Jasper stone, which is also a grounding stone. It's a root chakra stone. And so some of you guys may, I'm also hearing in particular from this stone, some of you guys may be experiencing some ancestral, clearing out some ancestral, some financial ancestral things. Money. You guys may have experienced poverty growing up, or in past lifetimes, or grew up in an area where poverty was not abnormal. And so that's also a part of, is tying into this healing that you're doing with this business, with this boss, with this mindset, really getting into using your voice so that you can transform a lot of throat chakra stuff that you guys are also experiencing as well. And so I do want to pull an oracle card for you guys to see what else, what other messages Spirit might have for you when it comes to your growth. And you guys got fear. What is fear? False evidence appearing real. Fear only has as much power as you give it. Instead of feeding your fears with worry and negativity, feed fear's antidote, love. When you choose to live in love with everyone and everything, you have no choice but to completely let go of fear. Step into your power and dream big. In case you guys want to take a picture of the back of that. Yeah. If you're going to be curious about you. Get to know you. Dig into yourself. You know, don't be afraid to start those affirmations. Don't be afraid to really sit with yourself and listen. I'm hearing, just listen. Some of you guys may not know how to, for some of you guys, y'all are going to be leaving this job or ending this partnership that came up in this reading. Because I'm seeing, although that paper says fear, I'm seeing that as like a 2-week notice. Some of y'all might not even be given 2 weeks notice. Because for a good bit of y'all, it looks like you're just tired, just kind of over it. Your mind, your body, your soul is exhausted. And so don't be afraid to sit and listen. Finding some sort of self-care routine. I would absolutely go into a couple affirmations for sure, which I think we'll do together. Let me see if Spirit has any other messages that they want to share with you before we end this reading. Any more advice? Rest. I'm hearing rest, rest, rest. You guys are tired. You guys are tired. You're tired of speaking up. You're tired of, as y'all hear my battery dying in the back. A lot of you guys are, you're exhausted. The battery is exhausted. The High Priestess came out for y'all. So final messages is that Spirit really wants y'all to understand who the fuck you are, okay? Understand what you bring to the table. Understand that your voice matters. And understand that you were born to change the world, okay? A part of your journey includes people seeing and hearing all parts of you. All parts of you. There is the focus that I'm getting on these two pillars. And so the person that you may be dealing with may have those letters in their name. They may be their initials, or they may be your initials. I am wanting to encourage you to listen to your intuition. Spirit is wanting you to listen to your intuition with the High Priestess. Understand that you are divine. And again, going back to all the blessings and all the things that you bring to the world, that you bring to any job, that you bring to any situation, relationship, is power. You bring power. You bring change. You bring a new perspective. And I'm hearing you bring a voice that moves mountains. And so, and you got the roosters in the back confirming, okay? Use that throat chakra. Say what you need to say to whoever it is you need to say it to. And when it comes to finding the words, that's what you'll receive in silence, because Spirit's showing that maybe for some of you guys, face to face might not be the best way to deal with this. You may be, again, with this fear, you may be writing a letter. That may be how you best communicate things. And with that, I want you to be okay with that, to be okay with how you communicate. All right. So let's get into a couple affirmations for you guys real quick before we end this message. I'm wondering if the roosters are going to join us in this meditation. Just taking a moment to breathe in through your nose and out your mouth. Come into your throat chakra, in through your nose and out your mouth. Seeing a soft blue cloud forming around your neck, around your throat. Breathing in through your nose and out your mouth as this blue smoke, this blue cloud enters into your throat. Washing away with the exhale any negative thoughts or words that may be trapped or stuck within your being. In through your nose and out your mouth. Removing any cords of bondage that you may have put on yourself, whether knowingly or unknowingly. Dissolving these with the breath, in through your nose and out your mouth. And you can repeat these affirmations out loud or to yourself as we clear out some of this space. My voice matters. My words are important. Blessings follow me. Money follows me. My work is valuable. My thoughts, my words, and my actions inspire change. I am love. In through your nose and out your mouth. Just giving those words a moment to land. Giving the energies a moment to dissolve. In through your nose and out your mouth. And y'all, I hope that you really believe in how amazing you are and how big of a purpose you have in this lifetime. All right? Because it's written. It's written already. It's happening. It's happening. Don't be afraid to speak up for yourself. Remember, your voice matters. Deck number 1. And your stone again, was the red Jasper stone. In case you're wanting to work with that or look into more of what that means, the stone means. All right, until next time, y'all. If this reading, before I forget, if it felt good to you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with a friend. If you want to book a personal reading, Reiki session, healing session, or shop some of my products, you can check out my link tree. That'll take you to my website and my social media so you guys can stay connected. All right, until next time, y'all. Peace. All right, deck number 2. If you chose the Moonstone, this stone is really good for intuition if you're wanting to connect with your crown or third eye chakras. Really good for dreams, astral traveling, connecting with spirit altogether. So let's see who is deceiving you and how. So you guys got the Judgment card. You got the 2 of Cups, which was actually came out in reverse. And then you got the 6 of Swords. So it's actually looking like you guys are already in the process of walking away from the people who, and I say people, who were deceiving you. This feels like maybe a friend's, it feels like a friend circle. So this could be your girlfriends, your guy friends that maybe you, because it's feeling almost like a sister-brother bond, but I'm not seeing that you guys are actually related. So this could be close friends. It looks like you started to see that the support wasn't genuine, is what I'm really picking up here, especially with the 2 of Cups in reverse, and the 6 of Swords. Like these 2 cards are kind of telling me like you saw this doesn't feel right, this doesn't look right. And with the cups and all this water that you have between these 2 cards, and even in the Judgment card, there's some water in there. Seeing that you guys maybe didn't see this in your physical eye, but you saw it in your third eye. You saw it in your mind's eye. Spirit told you this is more of a message to trust your intuition, or rather celebrating you for trusting your intuition through this reading right now, because you saw that there were some people, some friends, and I'll use that term loosely, some friends who weren't quite there for you the way that you may have needed them to be. And so with the Judgment card, you realized that, and you were like, all right, yeah, I'm out of here. Okay. And I can see with all these people that you may have left behind, they're probably like, hey, but wait, we want to come. These people may be a little confused as to why they're not in the same space, why they don't have the same seat that they had before at your dinner table. And the thing with that is, I'm hearing spirit like they know. Okay, they know. And this could be it looks like maybe I'm seeing a woman, so this could be a woman in particular. Yeah, this might be someone who just wasn't honest. Lots of overlooking. With the Three of Wands here, I'm getting like new opportunities, as he is out on looking out on everything that's happening. I'm also getting that this person didn't see these people rather that you're walking away from, they didn't see you. They didn't see who you really are at your core, and it's because they didn't want to. You got the Page of Swords that came out in reverse, and the page is a younger energy when compared to the King and the Queen. The page is a younger energy, and with the swords, I'm seeing, and remembering that it came out in reverse. With the swords, communication, thinking, your words, your tongue, the way that you receive information and knowledge. And so these people, they could have been, they could have affected your self-esteem. This person may not, especially with all this yellow here and this Three of Wands, this person or people that you walked away from, when you started to see feel good about where you were going and getting some confidence, that Page of Swords, they came out just like this, upset and angry, like, no, this isn't supposed to happen. You're not supposed to have these things. It's supposed to be me. I'm supposed to be here right next to you, blah, blah, blah. And you were like, yeah, no. Because it's looking like your boy, this angel up here, and I'm picking up Archangel Gabriel with this, Archangel Gabriel is a messenger as well. And so this may be who has not only helping to bring this message forward, but may also work very close with you, giving you messages, telling you like, hey, they ain't right. Hey, we need to be careful with this situation. Almost like that little birdie in your ear giving you some insight. But it's looking like the people who, when they see you now here at the top, when they see you up here being celebrated, when they see you up here confident and connected to the divine and really embracing your divine nature, is when they change their tune. That's when they're going to change their tune. That's when they're going to want to maybe try to get back into your good graces. You might see them trying to all of a sudden promote you or support you or come around a little bit more or try to find ways to get back into your energy. But let me tell y'all something with this Six of Swords, and I think I said this already. They know what they did. They know what they did. So some of you guys might be feeling a little guilty for walking away or for changing the dynamics of the relationship or whatever the case is. There may be some guilt or some even maybe embarrassment from some of the things that have happened, or confusion and a lot of other emotions, because I'm feeling like you thought this person was solid. You thought that they could roll with you, and they can't. They can't. Let's look into how they were deceiving you, or if they currently are still, emotionally. So you got the Ace of Cups that came out. It looks like this person, whenever it came to, and you got the King of Cups right here and the Page of Cups right here. All this water, all these emotions. What is this card? And then you got the Ten of Cups right here. Just validating, confirming that you made the right decision by walking away. And although these people are, here celebrating, I'm kind of feeling like this is you and your future, and you're looking back at maybe this home that you guys once shared with these people, this person, or whatever the case is, and you're like, good riddance, I'm not there anymore, I'm not involved in any of that mess, let's celebrate. you know? And I'm feeling like this person may have even been interfering with your relationships, with your family dynamic. Yeah, so this person, um, very narcissistic is what I'm picking up. This person is very narcissistic, very jealous, envious, very manipulative. They It's like they saw your weaknesses or saw the areas where maybe you weren't so confident in yourself, or even in some of your abilities, because I'm seeing that not only are a lot of y'all psychic, very intuitive, but sharing this with this person and they almost it being another gut punch to them. Um, something I'm hearing the song, anything you can do I can do better. So this person may have saw you um, processing your emotions and really going inward to make sense of all of the things, and maybe being upset that they don't have the time to do the same, or the um, desire to do the same, because remembering that this person, uh, again, I'm hearing the narcissistic tendencies in this person. You got a lot of water here. This person might be a water sign: Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, because you got the Page of Cups, the King of Cups, the Ace of Cups, you got the Ten of Cups right here, you got the Two of Cups right here, you got water in the Judgment card, and then you've got lots of water in the Six of Swords. And so lots of emotion, lots of depth, lots of, um, I'm hearing trickery. I'm also hearing the word sorcery. So this person may, um, they just might not be sending you the best well-intended energy. So make sure that you stay prayed up, okay? Because you are a child of the Most High. All right? Nothing, no hate, no shade, no nothing that any of these people are sending you is going to affect you. And when you glow up in their faces, just do a quick little hair flip and keep it moving, okay? Don't be careful not to allow yourself to go back into that energy, because remember, this person, they got, and seeing this Two of Cups again, they might have two faces. And so if you once you cut them off, they may feel, okay, a little bit of time has passed, let me try again, let me try to ease back in. Maybe she's forgot about, maybe he's forgot about. They may think that you forgot, but they didn't, okay? Because they know what they did, and they may be feeling very guilty or remorseful because your ancestors, your guides are in their ass. All right, they're in their ass. They're probably over there getting their asses handed to them because of the way that they treated you, because of the things that they did to you, the way that they spoke to you, the way that they spoke to others about you, possibly. So let's look at, with your oracle card, the um, way that, or advice, some advice from spirit about this. And you got moving forward. The first step is taken within our stillness. And again, once I, even just starting this reading, it feels like y'all are ahead of this. It feels like y'all are ahead of this. You might still be in the space of processing, because this person was dear to you, or is dear to you. They served, looks like they played a big role in your life. There were definitely some happy moments, and I want to say a genuine connection. There's a lot of shadow work that this person is needing to do, and you moving forward is taking you out of the I'm hearing the blame game. This person or people that spirit is referring to may have yeah, not wanted you to go, not wanting you to go. I do want to read to see a little bit more about this card. So let me find it in the book for you. Okay. Have you guys look at that? When we feel stuck, tired, or uninspired, we typically seek change, movement, or stimulation by adding something new to our lives. We may also be advised to do so by well-meaning individuals. The assumption being that an external alteration is a solution to our dissatisfaction. However, to only change the appearance of our lives typically eventuates in the new place, career path, partner, activity, or hobby losing its novel appeal and ending as abruptly as it began. Like a caged rat within a spinning wheel, our restless search for something, somewhere, or someone different resumes. So with that card, y'all, even in moving forward, Spirit is urging you to continue this growth, continue going inward, continue, especially with this Ace of Cups, sitting with how you feel, sitting with your blessings and gratitude. And I'm seeing sacral chakra. I'm also hearing some heart chakra, seeing some heart chakra purification coming through right now, actually. So you guys, again, remembering that you've already been in the process of healing these things. With the Ace of Cups, the Judgment card, and the Ten of Cups here, y'all are already well on your way and are starting to find, if you haven't found already, some peace in this difficult decision. Because I see that walking away or cutting these people out of your life or person out of your life wasn't easy. You know what I mean? And allow yourself to have moments of feeling, allowing yourself to feel and miss them, maybe. Not dwelling on it, though. But allow yourself to have these emotions. And this is the final message from Spirit. I'm ready to take action on my dream. Close your eyes and take a moment to visualize what your dream looks like. Make it so detailed that you can touch it, feel it, and hear it. Vibrate with that vision. Is it appealing to you? Are you smiling? Are you peaceful? The more you run towards your dream, the more it becomes your reality. Now open your eyes, be present, and take action. Yeah. You move forward. Now it's time to make some moves. Let those I'm hearing receive. Let the blessings come in. Let the blessings come in. I'm seeing that this person was a huge Spirit is using the word detriment to not just your business, but I'm saying your person. So this person may have abusive tendencies physically. This person may like to destroy things. So you walked away at the right time. And they know, because especially if they are a water sign, they know that you know. They know that you know. They see you, see them, seeing them, see you. Okay? So just make sure you stay prayed up. Make sure you put up your protection. Calling your loving ancestors, your warriors, your guides to create a safe space about you. Calling your angels. Remembering that you got Archangel Gabriel that's right there already walking with you. Kind of guiding your steps. All right, and you got the Nine of Pentacles right here, just kind of chilling, reminding you that all your patience is paying off. You're going to start seeing the fruits. You're going to start seeing the fruits here. Seeing, feeling, tasting. Okay? So again, y'all, your crystal was the Moonstone. If you do want to work with that a little bit more or look into some of the beautiful benefits of working with that crystal. If you want to book a private reading or healing session, my link treat is down in the description box. You can book a private session. You can shop my shop. You can also follow me on social media. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and share if this video resonated with you. And I appreciate you. Keep glowing and keep growing, okay? Let your haters be mad. Until next time, peace. Alright, deck number 3. If you chose the Lapiz Lazuli, y'all could tell this crystal's been through some stuff. If it'll focus here. This stone is really good for intuition, throat chakra, dreams, connecting with spirit, connecting with your guides. So let's see who is deceiving you and how. So with you guys, it's actually looking like a parental figure or some sort of authority figure. You have the Emperor, you have the Knight of Swords, which came up in reverse. You have the Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. So what I'm getting, y'all, is that whoever, and I'm feeling for a lot of you guys, this might be a father figure. This could also be your mother or whichever parent was least present is actually what I'm getting. Whichever parent was, is interesting because I'm getting that they were least present, but that they set the rules. So for a lot of you guys, this may be father, this may be father figure or male role model, but this could also be mom, this could also be a woman. It doesn't really matter. Even though the Emperor is pictured on here as a male, it could be either a man or a woman. But what I'm getting is that there is some sort of and I'm hearing like pulling at your heartstrings almost. There's a push and pull dynamic that you have with this parental figure of not being heard. And the thing with that, especially with the Knight of Swords in reverse, is that although your parents or this parent may not have given you all of the tools that you need right now, there is a part of you that is being urged to speak up, because it looks like this parent has no idea that there's even an issue. And this parent could also be with the Knight of Swords. I'm feeling that there's a lot of anger, but I'm also feeling like there's also a lot of misunderstandings. And those misunderstandings are kind of leading to you being heartbroken, staying heartbroken, actually. Kind of feeling like, and I'm, feeling like you guys might even be that sword in the middle in between your two parents, where your parents or this parental figure pulled you into the middle of a lot of situations that you didn't need to be in the middle of. Some things that may have been meant for your parents to work out, they may have pulled you into, and I'm getting almost like a therapist almost. So they may have entrusted you with some details to their relationship that maybe weren't the best to share with you, because it's almost like causing a rift between you and a certain parent based on their experiences and their perspectives, or them not having an appropriate outlet or channel or person to share with. And so rather than maybe coming to you as a parent, they came to you more as a friend. The boundaries between parent and child look very blurred. And again, Spirit is wanting you to, they're wanting to remind you that you don't have to keep riding this wave of being in the middle and taking on your parents' problems or their energy as well. I'm picking up here, especially the Queen of Pentacles is kind of showing me that you guys are pretty empathetic. You feel, I'm getting Earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You guys feel very intensely. And so whenever this parent is sharing these experiences with you, you feel, and I'm seeing this child right here. Don't mind my nails, y'all, okay? Seeing this child right here. So maybe picture this being you. There's this aspect of you that doesn't feel quite safe, and then that's when, you know, that Knight of Swords energy comes up. You may notice this deception or this triggering feelings of abandonment. It feels like you feel that you have to hide. This part of your inner child is hiding. So this, again, could be something that you've been dealing with since childhood and just haven't spoken it yet. You have these daggers in your heart that are just waiting to be pulled out so you can start healing. Okay? Allowing yourself to be freed from these misunderstandings and being freed from these words and these conversations that you've kind of held deep down within your heart, feeling obligated almost because they're your parents, feeling obligated because it's mom or it's dad, feeling like maybe you're not allowed to be angry or you're not allowed to feel however you're feeling because they sacrificed so much for you, they gave so much for you. You having your feelings and your emotions does not negate at all of the amazing things that they've given to you. And as heavy sometimes as it can be, it really helps to understand or to know that your parents did the best that they could with what they were given. You know what I mean? Although they may not have been able to give you all the tools that you needed, that's also a part of growing up. You know, we got to figure out what tools we need to fit into our lifestyle and maybe create some new tools along the way. I mean, look at the spork. Somebody decided, hey, I need to have a spoon and a fork at the same time. And so they made the spork. Maybe you need to make some sporks, okay? Don't, because a part of this, you being trapped in the middle is kind of keeping you from believing in yourself. You know, it's keeping you from believing in yourself, and it's keeping you trapped up underneath this little chair here. Now, don't get it twisted. The Queen of Pentacles is on it, okay? She is loyal. She is stable. She is very level-headed. She is very sweet. She is very giving. She comes to you with a pure heart. She comes to you with a pure heart. All right? And then encouragement, I'm hearing. Encouragement is maybe one of the things that you felt was lacking. Encouragement and freedom. But with that freedom, I'm seeing you almost keeping yourself prisoner within your body. And so this relationship or this dynamic may have caused you to have some self-esteem issues, some self-confidence issues. Maybe you're learning to connect with your body a little bit more, learning to trust yourself, trust your thoughts, trust the visions that you're seeing. Because, y'all got the Lapiz Lazuli. Remember that this is the little magic stone right here. Okay, this really connects you to the higher realms. And so let's look at what shadow aspect or advice, what advice to navigate this shadow aspect that this relationship is maybe triggering. Let's see what advice Spirit has. Radical self-acceptance. You are perceived the way you perceive yourself. Yeah. You're not this person anymore. You're not this person. You are the queen. Okay? You are the queen. You are the emperor. You get to decide how you want your life to play out. You get to decide how you want your body to feel. You decide who gets to come in and out of your life, out of your space, out of your energy. All right? And that starts with radical self-acceptance, accepting yourself, understanding that you are allowed to set boundaries, that you are allowed to change your mind. You are allowed and you are responsible for navigating. You are responsible for navigating your life, okay? And it starts with accepting yourself, all of yourself. You see, she's had a mastectomy, it looks like. She's lost an important part of herself as a woman, your breasts. Yet she's confident, yet she's beautiful, yet she has her shield here. It looks like it's wintertime here. The trees are in the back bare. She may not have reached the space where she is completely unbothered by all things everywhere, but she's working on it. Okay, she's working on it, and she's getting closer and closer every day. And every day she wakes up, she is maybe not always excited to start the journey, or full of energy to start the journey, or do the journey, or meditate, or sit with herself, but she is doing it. She's doing it. She's given herself this moment to set this shield down, to set down the being easily offended, feeling like someone is always attacking her, feeling like someone is always out to get her or following her, the paranoia, always looking over your shoulder maybe, feeling like someone is coming to harm you. Okay? Remember, you are divine. Call in your angels, call in your loving ancestors, call in your warriors, call in your protection, and sit with them. Give yourself time to hear, and give yourself time to hear your body. Okay? We become so disconnected from ourselves, from our physical body, that our mind may speak a completely different language than what our body is actually trying to tell us. And as we're navigating through this time right now, the way that we communicate altogether is changing. And so have some compassion for yourself. All right? Remember that you are a boss. All right? Remember that your body is yours. Remember that you are divine. All right? So before closing out this message, I do want to get one more card for you guys. The final message from Spirit. Okay? So you guys got I Am. Deck number 2 also pulled this card, so I don't know if y'all maybe chose deck number 2 or were tied, or not tied. What's the word? Yeah, tied between the two, maybe not knowing which one to pick. But your card, and this card's number is 7. Close your eyes and take a moment to visualize what your dream looks like. Make it so detailed that you can touch it, feel it, and hear it. Vibrate with that vision. Is it appealing to you? Are you smiling? Are you peaceful? The more you run towards your dream, the more it becomes your reality. Now open your eyes, be present, and take action. And you got the rooster in the back just kind of giving you some love too. Gonna pull one more astrology deck for you guys, or a card from the astrology deck for you guys. Two. Okay, or two. And you got conjunction. And you got Scorpio. So with conjunction, union, joined forces, working together, merging, enhancing, empowering, strengthening, combined energy, linked, lack of individuality. And then you have Scorpio, intense, strategic, secretive, sexual, enticing, extreme, powerful, passionate, manipulative, competitive, possessive, ruler of the 8th house. And so this might be your sign. You might have a lot of planets in this sign. But what I'm getting from these two cards is that you are coming together with the depths of yourself. You are, because of these things, because of the foundations that were laid for you, because of the things that you may have experienced during your childhood that were not the most pleasant. And I do not say that lightly, because I know that some of you guys have been through some intense things here. That's all. You're healing all of that. You're healing all of that, and you're really taking the time to sit with yourself and pull out some of these daggers so that your heart can heal. All right, so that's all I'm seeing for y'all. Deck number 3. If this reading resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And my link tree is down in the description box if you would like to book a private reading or healing session. You could also shop my store. I've got some amazing products in there to assist with root chakra, which is, getting into the home, getting into ancestral healings, getting into connecting with ourselves a little bit more. And also, I will also recommend an intention candle to do some ancestral healing. And again, you can find all of that on my website, which that link is on my link tree in the description box. And I'm sending y'all so much love. And again, I'm proud of you for taking this step. I'm proud of you for taking the steps necessary to heal yourself and walk away from the hurts of the past, because shifting relationships with parents is not easy. It's not easy. And your parents also love you. And so remember that they are working on their own things. But don't let that determine the speed with which you, or the intensity with which you navigate your path. All right? Until next time. Peace. Deck number 4, número 4. If you guys chose this little buttery popcorn looking stone, I think it's a carnelian. It might not be, but I'm getting a very soft, gentle energy from this. Very sweet. Very sweet. So let's see who is deceiving you and how. So you guys got the Temperance card. You got the 7 of Swords. And you got the Hangman, which came out in reverse. Little guys normally like that. It's like that. So with these 3 cards coming up together, it feels like you guys may be the ones deceiving yourself, which is interesting because, this it's interesting to have such a sweet feeling energy coming into a deception reading. But with this Seven of Swords here, it feels like some of you guys might not be listening to your highest self. You might not be listening to your guides, to your ancestors, to your loving spirit team, because it's not happening the way, things aren't playing out the way that you want them to play out. I'm also seeing that some of you guys you may be telling yourself that you don't have any work to do internally. Some of you guys may feel that you've done all the growing you can do. You don't need any help, or the help that you want, you might be afraid to accept it, or to admit that you need it, or to allow yourself the space to receive it. Because with the Temperance card here, I'm really getting that you guys you have a lot of healing energy around you. You have a lot of healing energy around you, but the Hangman in reverse is telling me that you're not tapping into it. And then with the Seven of Swords here, it's like, no, I don't want that. I don't want that. I want things to be my way. Yeah. All right, so you got the Magician card here, and you have the Ace of Swords, which also came out in reverse. And so the thing that I'm getting is that once you guys realize that this journey to self-discovery, to self-fulfillment is never ending, then you will step into this Magician. Then you will really understand the totality of your being, is what I'm hearing. Because with you not accepting or being open to learning, to releasing, to growing, to getting uncomfortable, you're going to keep yourself stuck. You're going to continue in this Hangman in reverse. So the Hangman usually is about just, there's nothing you can do in this situation. You know, you got to kind of just wait. You see this halo, this enlightenment he's gathering while he's just kind of hanging here. And in the reverse, it's forced. It's forced. It is trying, but even in the reverse, you're still bound. You know what I mean? And so Spirit is really wanting you to understand that there will not be progress until you're willing to look at some of the lessons that are on your plate right now. And some of those, the first lesson is that it's okay to need help. It's okay to not have everything together right now. It's okay to, and then with, you know, you have the Ace of Swords also in reverse. It's okay to open your mind to new things. It's okay to try new things, to embrace new ways of speaking, new ways of thinking, new ways to accomplish goals, new ways to navigate. And they're bringing some attention to this crown up here on the top of this sword, remembering that this came out in reverse. And so it's almost as if you're just kind of, I'm picturing you almost like stabbing into this sword, like with anger, because it's it's like that's not how I want to receive, if that makes sense. Sorry, the lighting here is just kind of getting a little weird. And so spirits want you to be mindful of how you're deceiving yourself. Be mindful of how you're keeping yourself stuck by not understanding or fully embracing that you are the magician. Okay? And the magician, with all of these different tools that he has, he had to learn how to use all of them. He had to learn how to use all of them in order to get the most out of his magic. He has to know how to use all of these tools. And that doesn't mean that you have to know everything all at one time. It means that we need to turn this Ace of Swords right side up, so that by opening our mind, by opening up to new people, places, things, maybe new adventures. I'm also hearing self-care, especially with the Temperance card. Feeling some throat chakra stuff that's coming up. A lot of, I'm also kind of hearing denial. Maybe denial about who you are meant to be. Who you are meant to be. The person who you are. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that, y'all. So yeah, Spirit is really wanting y'all to understand who you are and understand that you have access to this, to healing, that you have access to the angels, that you have access to all the elements. You have the earth, you have the sea, you have the air. And he's not even paying attention to how he's pouring. It's a lot of trust, a lot of faith. You got enlightenment, you have grounding. You have complete surrender. Complete surrender. So, with that, they're bringing me back to the Hangman. Control. Control. You may want to control every aspect of your life, and the divine is like, that ain't what you signed up for when you came to earth. Okay? You didn't sign up to control yourself from a space of ego. You came to step into and embody your vessel from your highest, most divine self, if that makes sense. Not restricted by logic, not restricted by the things that the body can experience. Because remember, your body is just a container. Your body is just a container for your soul. And so you have to find balance between all three, between your mind, your body, and your soul. And it's an ebb and flow. You know, some days you might be more in your body than other times. Some days you might feel like you're in space, just floating on clouds. And some days you might feel emotional. Some days, allow yourself to experience these things without needing to control them. Releasing control so that you can really fully embody this life that you were meant to experience with the sweetness. True sweetness, not made up sweetness, not pretending to be someone for the world and then being someone completely different when nobody's looking. Okay? Because people feel that. People feel that. Okay? And this isn't to say that you're not allowed to have moods, or you're not allowed to go into the world the way that you feel comfortable. Not saying that at all. It's saying that, first off, it's not your job to make everyone happy. Okay? That might be an aspect of some of the control. The reason why Spirit kind of dropped that in there. But it's not your responsibility to determine or tiptoe around how other people are feeling, or to go above and beyond to, I'm seeing like fake embrace almost. So befriending or sharing or giving so much of yourself that it's not enjoyable. With that control, because of course there is some aspect of control that we have over our lives, that is free will. But just being mindful of what feels good in your heart, not what's going to make me look good to everybody else. And so really taking some time, because remember, you're in the hangman moment right now. This is a time of just surrendering, trusting, letting go. Even with the magician, I can't tell if he's got his eyes closed or not. I don't know. It looks like they're open. Maybe he just smoked some really good, Mary Jane here. He's feeling good. He is the magician. Anyway, stepping into your power. As above, so below. He's calling in and he's working with fire there with the wand in his hand. Fire is swift. It is powerful. And it, if not handled properly, can also be very destructive. It can also be very destructive. And so let's see with your oracle card, the shadow aspect that the spirit is wanting you to work on, okay? And you got a spirit self. Number 1, be who you are as you are. And I'm actually going to read from the book for this one. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Give me as I get myself together here. All right. The maiden wanders in search of her spirit self, represented in the golden apple she holds. She does not recognize that she already has that which she seeks and continues to look longingly into the distance. To reach the place she desires upon the horizon cannot fulfill her. She will only yet again look longingly into another landscape in the distance. For her to authentically know, enjoy, and integrate any external achievement, she must first discover that she contains within all that she seeks. This is the same for us when we search outside ourselves for a connection with the truth of who we are. Choose to express yourself authentically in an important area of your life. Choosing you in this situation is likely to bring fulfillment and initiate the beginning of you doing the same in other areas of your life. This card also signals a time of significant change, achievement, and wonderment to come from living according to your light. Trust spirit self is the nourishing light that you seek. I feel like you don't really need much explanation with that one. Allow yourself some sweetness. And then final message from your guides. I get what I give. I give attention to my goals. Do something every day that moves you closer to your goal. Give yourself a realistic daily, weekly, and monthly action plan, and check off each completed item so that you can visually see yourself moving closer to your goals. You get what you give. Give more attention to your goals, and your goals will give you more of everything that you want. In spirit, this card has a lot of orange in it. You also, of course, have the pink and stuff. Orange is our sacral chakra. It is the womb space for ladies, and it's also diving into our emotions. It's also diving into our creativity, our sensuality, intimacy. Um, and it's also that connection to our mom. It's also that connection to um, our lineage, coming when you're in the womb space, when you're in there baking and, forming into this beautiful human being that you became. There is that is a beautiful in between. That is a beautiful in between. And Spirit is kind of showing you as being in this in between right now, where you're not, you're still developing and going back to the spirit self. This is what is growing. And not just for you, for all of us. You know what I mean? We're always growing spiritually, emotionally, physically, always growing. But Spirit is really wanting you to dive into the things that are not physical. Dive into happiness and joy and peace and gratitude, and letting go of maybe some of the anger and bitterness and resentment and disappointment, or the need to be perfect, or the need to control these things that you may have lingering that are hurting you and that you want to let go of. Allow yourself to let go of it. Okay? So, deck number 4. I'm sending y'all so much love and sweetness with this stone. And I'm encouraging you to trust your heart, trust your soul. Get out of your mind, get out of your logic, even if just for a couple hours in the morning. All right? Because God, the divine, your ancestors, your angels, Goddess, they are trying to communicate with you on a whole new level. All right, on a whole new level. And with that new level of communication also comes another layer of blessings. And so keeping yourself stagnant is not just hurting those around you, the people that you love, but it's also hurting you and you moving forward and your goals and your hopes and your dreams. All right, so don't be afraid to dive inward. If you want to dive into a little bit more with a personal reading to see from your spirit team, your ancestors in particular, how to navigate from your highest self, what it needs, from your heart, what it needs, then you can book a private session, a private reading with me. That is in the description box on my link tree. It'll take you to my website where you can book a reading, you can book an energy healing session, you can check out some of my products. I've got some intention candles, sacred smoke, some tea blends to help you as you go through this journey. All right, I'm sending you so much love and so much peace and compassion, because diving into and looking at ourselves can be a little difficult sometimes, especially when we think that we got it all figured out. All right, so sending y'all much love. Until next time, peace.